The sun had set over the small town, leaving a chill in the air. As the night grew darker, the silence was broken by a soft, haunting melody. It was coming from the old mansion on the hill. It was coming from the old mansion on the hill. The couple had been warned to stay away from mansion, but they were so in love, they just couldn't resist. They decided to take a chance and explore the mysterious building. As they ventured through the dark corridors, they heard strange noises coming from the shadows. They tried to ignore the eerie sounds, but the closer they got to the mansion's main hall, the louder the music became. When they finally reached the main hall, they were shocked to see a figure standing in the center of the room. It was a beautiful woman wearing a white dress, playing a piano. She was singing a hauntingly beautiful song, and she beckoned the couple to join her. The couple could not believe their eyes. They were mesmerized by the woman's beauty and her music, and they slowly approached her. But as they got closer, they noticed something strange about her. Her eyes were empty and her skin was pale, and she had a strange, ethereal odor around her. She had been drawn to the old house since she was a child. It was a beautiful place, with a large garden and a pond at the back. But there was something sinister about it. On the night of her 18th birthday, she decided to explore the house. She opened the creaky door and stepped inside. The house was dark and silent, but she could feel a presence watching her. She was scared, but she was also curious. The house seemed to be alive. She heard strange noises and felt a chill in the air. She walked through the dark hallways, and soon found herself in the old library. A large bookcase stood in the corner, and she decided to explore it. As she opened the bookcase, she felt a cold hand grab her shoulder. She screamed and pulled away, but the hand was still there. She turned around to find a tall, pale figure dressed in a white gown. The figure was beautiful, but its eyes were cold and distant. It spoke in a soft and gentle voice. "Welcome to my home," it said. "I have been waiting for you." She was terrified, but the figure was strangely alluring. She followed it deeper into the house, until they reached a bedroom. The figure stepped aside and motioned for her to enter. As she did, she noticed a large painting on the wall. It depicted a woman in a white dress, standing in a field of roses. The figure told her the painting was of his beloved, who had died many years ago. He asked her to stay with him, and to become his beloved in her place. She was both frightened and captivated by the figure. She thought of running away, but something kept her there. He was offering her a life of luxury, and she could not resist. So she stayed with the figure, living a life of strange romance and terror. Every night, he would come to her room and whisper sweet nothings in her ear. But she never saw his face, and he always left before the morning light. She lived in the house for many years, and never left. She had become the figure's beloved, and he had become her dark prince.